This Mother's Day, don't forget to celebrate Mom for everything she does with a bouquet from 1-800-Flowers.com. Right now, when you order early at 1-800-Flowers, you can get $25 off 2 dozen assorted roses, plus a free vase. Moms deserve the best, so 1-800-Flowers only lets the most beautiful roses make it off their farms and to her door. Lock in your order for guaranteed Mother's Day delivery at 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST.
On today's Smart 7, the Coronation Policing Row rumbles on, relegation battle sees goal bonanza and lots more. It's Tuesday the 9th of May, it's Europe Day, and happy birthday Billy Joel.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Monday was the final day of coronation celebrations, and the public was invited to spend their bank holiday volunteering as part of the big help out. One generous individual was PM Rishi Sunak, who was spotted in a Hertfordshire community hall making sandwiches. And while he was there, he addressed the backlash over arrests of peaceful protesters at Saturday's coronation, although he didn't seem too concerned.
Actually, I'm grateful to the police and everyone who played a part in ensuring that this weekend has gone so well, so successfully and so safely. That was an extraordinary effort by so many people, and I'm grateful to them for all their hard work.
The Met Police made 64 arrests during the coronation. It reportedly includes a group of volunteers handing out rape alarms to vulnerable people in the early hours of the morning, due to concerns they could be used to disrupt the procession. Graham Smith's the CEO of anti-monarchy campaign group Republic and was one of those arrested on Saturday. He says he's surprised by how events unfolded.
We turned up to peacefully protest. We'd had 4 months of conversations with the police. We turned up and we were immediately surrounded by large numbers of police officers who detained us and then arrested us and kept us in police station for 16 hours without any cause whatsoever.
Dal Babu, former chief superintendent with the Met Police, says the weekend's events did little to improve public perception of the police.
Trust has never been lower in the police. So there's a huge problem with trust in the police, and a lot of this will be people saying that we don't trust the police. So the police have got to work very, very hard to win back that trust.
It's set to be a tough week for the NHS in England, with ambulance workers in the South East striking on Tuesday, having rejected a 5% pay deal offered last month. It follows a BBC report that found almost 160 local pharmacies in England have closed over the last 2 years, with more likely to follow. Royal Pharmaceutical Society Chair Torrin Govind explained the reasons for the downturn.
The issues are the staffing costs have gone up, the energy costs have gone up, the cost that we're having to pay for the actual drugs to get them into the pharmacy has gone up, and sometimes we're not actually paid the amount that we're paying for those drugs. So it's really tricky.
But there has been some good news. Health Secretary Steve Barclay announced a £240 million support package to improve patient access to GPs on Monday. But the plans have been met with indifference by many doctors who've been questioning the logistics of it all. Shadow Minister for Public Health Andrew Gwynne says the offer doesn't go far enough.
There's absolutely nothing in this announcement that will train more doctors, that will enable patients to choose a face-to-face appointment, or that will bring back the family doctor. It's a very shallow offer.
Tuesday sees Russia hosting its annual Victory Day celebration, but despite a huge wave of drone and missile attacks and a step-up of Russian attacks on the city of Bakhmut, there's really not much to celebrate. In fact, former Ukraine Prime Minister Arseniy Yatsenyuk says his country's coping well with the onslaught.
During the night, Russians launched 35 Iran-made drones, and Ukrainian air defense system managed to shoot down every single Iranian-made drone.
Meanwhile, the Russians forcibly evacuated nearly 1,700 people from towns near the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant on Sunday. And as tensions rise, chemical weapons expert Hamish de Bretton-Gordon says Russian activity near the plant could be catastrophic.
This is a massive nuclear power station. A potential accident or deliberate attempt to sabotage it could spread contamination all over Europe. Zaporizhzhia is a relatively modern nuclear power station. It's about 4 times the size of Chernobyl.
They might have passed you by during the coronation festivities, but England's local election results have been trickling in over the weekend, and it's more bad news for the Conservatives, who ended up losing over 1,000 seats, with Labour becoming the largest party in local government for the first time in more than 20 years. But Conservative Democratic Organisation Chair David Campbell-Bannerman says this should have been expected and warns things are only going to get worse for the Tories.
This does have major implications for the general election, and a lot of MPs will be picking up their P45s if they're not careful. And Rishi needs to take responsibility. Hasn't even apologised, as far as I'm aware, to all those councillors who've lost their jobs.
Still to come on the Smart 7, 21 goals in 3 relegation games, and Sharon Horgan talks Bad Sisters Season 2. Right after this.
Every mom deserves the VIP treatment on Mother's Day. Start her off with the perfect gift, a surprise bouquet of tulips from 1-800-Flowers.com. Right now, when you order early at 1-800-Flowers, you can lock in $25 off 30 assorted tulips, plus a free vase. With a radiant mix of orange, yellow, and pink blooms, these tulips are guaranteed to make mom feel like a VIP. Take advantage of this amazing deal at 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST.
Welcome back.
There were 3 crucial games at the bottom of the Premier League table on Monday, with Leicester City, Everton, Notts Forest and Southampton all in action. It turned out to be an extraordinary day of footy with 21 goals between just 3 games. Notts Forest won a critical 4-3 game against bottom club Southampton, whilst Everton surprised Brighton with a 5-1 away win that saw them climb out of the relegation zone. Things didn't go well for Leicester though, who lost 5-3 to Fulham. That puts them in big trouble, and Leicester City boss Dean Smith says he's disappointed.
First half is what killed us. You can't give 3-goal leads at this level and expect to come back. We showed some spirit. I would expect that because they're not a bad group of lads.
Sharon Horgan hit the red carpet this weekend at the IFTAs in Dublin, where she scooped up the lead actress in a drama award for her role in Bad Sisters. The Irish actress is also the creator of the Apple TV Plus series, which follows a group of sisters at the centre of a life insurance investigation, and it's expected the show's second season will be released sometime this year. Of course, she was asked about what fans can expect in season 2, and her answer was brutally honest.
It's more of the sisters, and we don't have a prick anymore. We have other pricks though, so a lot of it is about the fallout of what happens when something as catastrophic as that occurs in your life.
Christopher Nolan is back with a new movie all about American theoretical physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, aka the father of the atomic bomb. Set in World War II, Oppenheimer follows the scientist through his years leading the Manhattan Project to develop the world's first nuclear weapons. Irish actor Cillian Murphy has the title role in a star-studded cast which also features Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr. and Florence Pugh. It hits cinemas on July the 21st and the trailers just dropped, so mark your calendars.
You're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? Chances are near zero. Near zero. What do you want from theory alone? 0 would be nice.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.